What's going on, guys? Welcome on back to Matt DIY. So we got something a little different for you today on the channel. We're continuing to work on the 2011 Volvo XC60, but today we're doing some painting. So we got a door and a fender to replace on this car. And I got my brother in town for the weekend helping me out. And so Saturday today, we're going to go ahead and get this door and fender painted. We already did some prep work. I'm going to show you where we're at. And then after that, throughout the video, I'll probably put some clips of us painting and things like that. And then at the end, we'll show you how it came out and kind of go from there. So this video will be painting / body work. Let's go ahead and dive in. Alrighty, folks, so we did a little prep work off camera. We got the fender right here, and we got the door over here just sitting on an old cabinet ready to go. And what we did was we went ahead and sanded them both down. The fender came new with some primer on it, but we're not real fans of that primer, so we went ahead and sanded some of it down, and then with 320, and then painted it with some good primer filler, and then sanded it with 800, and now wax and grease removed it, so this fender should be good to go. The door here is almost good to go. We had one water droplet that fell on it yesterday that we got to work out, but as soon as that is taken care of, this door will be good to go too. And same deal here. We sanded off the original paint clear and got it down with the 320 and then primed it. And now we just got to sand the primer and get this guy where it needs to be. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So after that dries, you can see we put a little primer on there. We'll sand it again, and then we will be ready to wax and grease remove and tack that before we paint. But yeah, coming along pretty good as far as the prep work is concerned. You can see, I don't know if it shows up on camera. It doesn't look like it does. There's a little dot in the center here where some water dripped yesterday. It's just part of painting without a booth. You know, you have things like that. So we're letting that dry, and then we're going to sand that again, finish that up, and then this door will be ready to go. The underneath side is just like the edges and contours of the inside of the door. We're not too concerned about that being perfect as long as it's the same color. So we're not going to really do much sanding under here. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot it with the paint, and we'll be good to go. So that's where we are right now, guys. I will come back to you probably when we are ready to paint and show you how that's going to work out. But yeah, so far so good. Alright guys, I got the base color on. Came out pretty awesome. It's got a lot of metallics in this paint, so it's already pretty shiny. But there's the door. You can see the sides. Came out really good. We really don't have limited trash. We got a few hairs and things we gotta get off before we spray it clear. And then we got the fender over here. It looks pretty solid as well. Really shiny. There are a ton of metallics in there. But yeah, so far so good. So we'll come back to you guys and show you spraying the clear and then the final product. Alright guys, just show you the finished product here. It came out beautiful. Look at that. That's the fender. Woo-wee. I don't even think we're going to really have to do much paint correction on these. This is looking fire. Man, look at that gloss. Yeah, it really came out nice. We used some PPG paints on this, which seemed to be the best we can get because it just lays down super well. We don't really have any peel or anything on this. It looks great. Man, that don't get any better for a shop DIY job, I'll tell you that right now. Let's go around this side. Wow. Jeez, oh man. There's the car, so you can kind of see the match. Yep. So that's about it, guys. Painting's done. Door, fender. Like I said, we probably won't even do any correction. We're just going to let these cure, throw on the propane heater, and let them bake overnight. And then tomorrow we'll look at maybe mounting the door on the car and seeing what it looks like there. But yeah, pretty stoked. Pretty happy with it. I think we're good to go. So that's going to be about wrapping up this video. I know it was quick, but really just wanted to do the painting today. And then we'll mount these parts on the car, and I'll probably be back when I'm working on the fender and the bumper on this car. So that's about it. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Got the paint on the door and the fender, so we're good to go. Start assembling the car back up, and that'll be the next video. We'll start throwing the fender and bumper on, headlights, things like that. So without further ado, guys, drop a like down below if you enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And without further ado, we will see you guys next time. Always remember to get out there, do it yourself.